De Final Fantasy XVI, directo número 15. Número 15, digo yo. Número 5. Vamos a ver. Hoy sí estoy activo. El otro día estaba que me caía de sueño. 3 juncos. ¿Qué es lo que tenía que hacer? ¿Lo qué es? El destino de un portador. Provincia Imperial de Rosaria.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Mercader. Con cristal, me da igual. Qué bonito el juego, bonito. Pero es lo que yo digo, que para haber hecho el Final Fantasy XV Para haber hecho el Final Fantasy XV mundo abierto, podrían haber hecho este también mundo abierto, Guillo.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
Quiero enfrentarme a otro icon de eso, hombre. Son mariconalla para mí. Es que el sistema de combate es la polla. Es la puta hostia. A ver a tú cuando me pase el juego fuera de cámara el tiempo que me voy a llevar yo jugando esto. Hasta que no consiga todos los logros, verá tú. Todos los trofeos, perdón, que es que aquí es diferente. Estoy dando un montón de ataques, sí. Yo. Oye, falta la mítica música para pa. No me joda que le puedo pegar un chocobo. Sí. Lo siento, tío. Es que quería probarlo nada más. Ya está. No lo vuelvo a hacer. Ay, se lo mató. Que ese es especial. Pluma azul. Lo siento, chicos. Claro. A lo tonto somos 3 icons juntos. Y yo tengo el poder de 2.
Let's go and see.
¡Eh!
Don't let them get away. You know what to do, boy.
Putas plantas. Me voy a esperar a los puntos de habilidad, a ver si... Como hay unas especies de super o cosas así en las habilidades, voy a ver si las puedo obtener. Y vemos si las puedo usar. No he mirado si se está viendo el directo. Yo creo que sí.
I'm afraid the abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me. I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
Tengo droga, hermano, ¿quieres?
Fate. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
¿Qué tiene hielo? ¿Qué cojones? Eso es hielo, ¿no? Está como congelado.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
O sea, lo obligan a
Faith, my
usar...
son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
O sea, los obligan a usar sus dones hasta que no les queda ni gota. Y mueren por ello.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Qué lúgubre morir ahí dentro, también te digo.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Pero yo quiero un chocobo, tío. ¿No puedo montar en chocobo?
Over here.
Colmillos afilados. Así es bonito, parece que se puede explorar mucho, pero vamos, que no se puede explorar mucho. ¿Ves? Tú sabes. Un poquito, pero no mucho. Vamos, bonito, bonito. La mejor que me podía montar uno de estos.
Wish I had a bow to call my own.
No, no podía. Te iba a decir dónde estabas, Jill. Que no me iba a decir que íbamos a ser los dos ahí con de eso, ¿eh?
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Where'd you get these turnips? From over out. Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Martha. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Ah, you're back.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
Quiero irme a pegar hostias, señora.
So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift. So they strip. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those...
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property. At least any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past me. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Marta.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. That Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us.
Ay. Pues vaya misión. ¿Nos vamos a pegar de este o no? Fidelfus.
Sid.
Ah, Clive.
Hostias.
You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
Hostias.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Va a morir.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Destino. Si no sé ni lo que voy a desayunar mañana.
You've had a hard life, and I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Pues vámonos. Ve a Eastpool.
I hear the levies are due to go up.
¿Aquí también suben los precios? Ay, por Dios. Bernard.
Said the blight had spread even further south,
Me suena.
pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Venid para acá.
Mistakes. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Ya. Ah, ya. Ha sido fácil, ¿eh? Yo venía por algo azul que he visto por aquí. Y no sé si lo he cogido. Escorpiones. Vale, ya que estamos los matamos. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Pinza de qué? Nivel 20. ¿Verdad? Cuesta subir de nivel en este juego, ¿eh? Ahí, pega, 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 pega. Vamos, 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 vamos. Ahí. ¿Estos son bandidos? Bandido, cómo no. Qué nombre más original. Me cago en la hostia. Ya está. Ya no me acuerdo ni por dónde tenía que ir. Misión secundaria. Que venga, dime.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to...
Vete a la mierda.
That's the slumbering good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them, Maris, but we didn't expect the pack to be...
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pasture.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them eat. Martha's no fool, so she must see...
Hijo, voy a matar a bestia.
Hey, that's I'd wager.
¿Dónde, hijo?
When you... Right.
Venga, no tarde, cómeme los huevos. Porque me pilla camino, que si no, no lo hago.
You know what to do, boy.
Know to find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
No tendré que acompañarle de vuelta, ¿no? Hola.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get...
You'd have me believe a single bear. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. You served us well, bearer.
Vale, sí, mi señora, y tú, todo lo que tú quieras. Que me dé el dinero. Vámonos. Lo único que me interesa a mí es el dinero. Let's go.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
We gotta go. Tengo 7 locas metidas en la piscina. Uy, qué copyright. Pero si no me suena nada, vosotros no erais mansa. ¿Allá? Ah, perdón. Vale, vale.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Pobrecito Lord Murdoch, que me lo carga yo también.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
El Murdoch está muerto.
I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Qué pena que tu marido esté muerto.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
¿Por qué lloras si no vamos a salvarte? Venimos de paso. O sea...
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Señora, me tengo que pelear con gente. Yo no estoy tiempo para un té, un café y cosas de esas. Es que no me cabe en la cabeza. Me está haciendo un té de verdad, ¿verdad? Me cago en la hostia.
I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
¿Te lo cargaste tú?
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Todo por transformarte en el icon del fuego.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
¿Y por eso vas a obligar a la otra a dormir ahí?
Change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
Dale un beso,
I
coño.
said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va.
To me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
¿Qué te lance, coño? Que yo, Clive, estás hostiado.
We should get some rest.
Clive media hostia tiene.
Good night, Clive.
Es que es gilipollas.
Sleep well.
Y le sigue hablando y el otro callado.
Thank you, Lady Anna. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Yes!
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, Our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Dios, qué guapa la espada, qué guapo trae,
All
¿no?
the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Ya se está acercando el final. Bueno, no, todavía no se está acercando. Pero estoy yendo a lugares importantes.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
Mi portador. ¿Que tengo esclavos?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire.
And never returned.
Abuelo, que me quiero
The
ir.
plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved and they... Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
Verá.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke. I don't ask that you take him into yours, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my... He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face.
No voy a priorizar la misión si el principal. Anda que. Anda que.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Not sure of this artist.
Que no hay nadie. ¿Me puedo ir?
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already.
Right, let's ask around. Someone.
A ver.
Good day, milady.
I'm looking for a bearer. An elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfield.
Ah, that old loon. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. Living in a dream, but better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll...
Vale, que está loco.
Well now, unfamiliar faces.
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking?
We are.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me. Telling you what you... I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either. Though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day. Almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then.
Pues vaya por Dios que el día que yo vengo no está.
Oh, hold on a minute. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wings. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stable.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense.
Hombre,
Let's head for the stables.
gente, luego por la marca que yo tengo no me dejan hablar, ¿no? Ahora mismo no tengo derechos.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Ahora tengo que buscar un chocobo.
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for one. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in...
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do. So that... Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, he's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not...
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you.
Y ahora tengo que buscar un puto anciano. Yo quiero pegarme de hostias, no buscar un viejo.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Puñadura rota. No, por lo menos venir al pueblo me ha puesto el traje guapo. Es que a dónde coño está el viejo este. De aquí me va a salir un bicho. Aquí tampoco está, ¿que no?
Look. There's someone over there.
It might be him. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Silencianos ahí tan tranquilo. Eso sabía yo que iban a venir más. Ah, pues tampoco se está para tanto. Pues muy bien. Habla con el viejale. ¿Te puedo pegar una pata a los espartanos?
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Le hemos mentido a un pobre anciano.
Thank you, both of you. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to...
Esto por la mierda de nuestra madre.
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal...
I know a man named Sid who would gladly give a home to any bearer in... Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix.
Thank you. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for...
Yes, of course.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Vaya mierda de misión. O sea, vámonos, por favor. Ay. Por favor, vamos al pórtico que me quiero pegar de hostias con mi hermano otra vez. Venga. Y lo mato otra vez, que no sería la primera vez.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The Light is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Que no puedo usar magia ahora. Vale. Vaya putada.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Todavía no hay monstruo, vaya mierda. Ah, bueno, ahora sí puedo usar magia, ¿no? ¿O no? Mucho texto.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Vale. Toda esta caminata para al final teletransportarme al pórtico del fin de los cojones. O sea, se ven las piedras de... Claro, cada uno es un... Es un icon, me imagino. Pero este es el del fuego. Bueno, sí. Cada castillo está al lado de un pilar de esos que será el poder de un icon. Iba a ir yo.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
¿A quién acabas de pisar? ¿Murdoch?
Let's have a look around.
A pisar Murdoch, seguro.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
No te pongas nada, ponte a correr, chiquillo. ¿Qué has visto? Torreal, ¿qué has visto?
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
Está el otro, ¿no? Ahí está.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Y es tu hermano.
Where
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
Pero vosotros habéis registrado todo.
What is this place anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
Ah, pues como cuando los invocadores en el Final Fantasy X.
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Me lo imaginaba. Ahora sí pueden entrar los dos, ¿eh?
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
¿Y aquí va a haber monstruos?
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Se ha abierto más rápido, ¿eh? Dios.
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
Dios, qué guapo, qué bonito.
Call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Esos son bichos que se van a levantar. Seguro. Y ya lo activo.
Jill?
No sabía yo.
What do we do?
The usual.
Pone invento empíreo. ¿Eso es que del imperio o...? Corto y no intenso.
More trouble.
¿Qué hace con una espada de esas?
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Stay down.
Que me cambia el modo porque le sale de los cojones al juego.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Yeah!
Ábrete. Bonito, es bonito el lugar, ¿eh? ¿Me puedo caer? No. Porque una alarma. Vámonos. Cofre. Clive Rosfield. Corre un poquito más y que yo. Hostias. ¿Vos? No, pero... El típico así fuertecito. Va a ser que no, muñeco. Venga, déjame pegarte por lo menos. Ahí. Ha subido el daño, ¿eh? Vulnerable otra vez, venga, y te mueres.
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
¿No has caído que en que si solo puede abrir el pórtico del Fénix? El Fénix. No sé, el otro tenga el poder del Fénix. Y es porque, no sé, llámame loco, es otro icon del fuego. Está visto y comprobado. Y te lo ha dicho Gav, el informante que tú contrataste. Contrataste, ¿sabes? Por toda la puta cara. ¡Boom! Estoy pegándole a un boom con fuego. Anda, mira qué potra, que me han unido los dos. Se le estaba pegando a un boom de fuego con fuego.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Un ascenso.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Es que aquí no hay mapa, ¿no? No. Otro guardián de eso. Que yo me cago en los bichos que están pegando por toda la puta cara detrás nuestra. Ahí vienen más enemigos, pues vale. ¿Algo más? Anda, irse todos al carajo, primo. Último ya, ¿no? Coño. Yo por mí llegaba ya al puto final, a ver. Claro, por toda la puta cara. Tú no explotes, ¿eh? Ha explotado tú mañana. Vámonos. ¿Tendrá voces secretos este juego? Boss fight. Se viene. Se viene.
I don't like this.
Pues a mí sí. Caballero. ¡Hostias! ¿Cómo se llamaba esto? Me he olvidado el nombre. Pero esto también era un enemigo mítico. Ferrogante, sí. ¡Ay! Coño, que me he quedado atónito con el boss. ¿Me dejas pegar, primo? Dios, vaya torta me ha pegado. Dios, que pega, ¿eh? Pega. Yo déjame esquivar, ¿no? Oh, te va a cagar vivo tú, tengo todo esto cargado. Ahí. La he cagado. Ay, ya no pierde más vida, ¿no? Porque ahora toca una fase de esa de cinemática. ¿Cómo? Pero pega, primo, pega. Uy. Por poco, tú. No, esta vez no. Coño. Buah. Ya antes subía de nieve con estas cosas. Eso es la espada de mi papá. Que está todo peta.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
Pues puede ser. Somos unos cabrones.
Jill, look.
¿El encapuchado?
Is that some kind
Vale.
of mural?
Vamos a
A
ver.
closer look, whatever it is.
La pelea de voz está guapa. Seguramente nos acabamos enfrentando a nuestro hermano, que era el encapuchado contra aquí. Yo quiero que vaya a la puta mazmorra, ¿vale? O sea, está guapo enfrentarse a enemigos y tal, pero mira, yo paso de ella por la poción esa, porque va a ser una poción. No me va a servir para nada porque voy a tope de pociones, ahí de ultra pociones. Así que vamos para abajo. Y aquí se viene boss fight seguramente por la zona. Vamos a ver. Ahí está, cinemática. Seguramente vamos a pelearnos contra alguien. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Ay, no hay nada. Vale, da mal rollo. ¿Un Lich? Esto no es un boss. Te me relaja, ¿eh? Jeje. Ven para acá. No. Vale. Has flipado. Vale. Pega, 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 pega. Me raya el hielo de la pava. Pensaba que era un ataque del tío este. Vale. No es un boss, pero está durito, ¿eh? Eso qué mierda es. A mí no me... Con eso, ¿eh? Hostia, ¿me mata? ¿No o qué? ¿Qué ha sido eso? Uy, uy, uy. Creo que si me hubiera dado bien, me hubiera matado, fíjate. Y yo diciendo que qué bosses iba a haber aquí. Que qué monstruos iba a haber aquí. Madre mía. En cada sala hay un puto bicho. Mira, 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 mira. Ya. Vale. Sube de nivel. Perfecto. Vámonos. Otro ascensor.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
Oh, no es un ascensor, otra puerta. Momento, si estoy volviendo donde antes, ¿no? No entiendo. Que tengo que hay 4 puertas de estas, tengo que matar a los bichos o algo así. Sí. Básicamente sí. Tocamos otro. Voy a mirar las habilidades, ¿no?
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Y esto lo tenía que hacer chavalito de chico, tío. Vamos a ver las habilidades. Que hace mucho que no... Es que está muy cara, tío. Ay, ¿qué hago yo? ¿Qué hago yo? ¿Qué mejoro? Y creo que voy a aguantar para conseguir la super de la de fuego. Que tiene buena pinta.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
Vamos. ¿Qué cojones? Está podrido.
And look what's in it.
Está podrido.
How old do you suppose this is?
¿Ese soy yo?
1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god.
Eres tú. Te va a dar un dolor de cabeza, ¿no? Se ha parado el tiempo.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
¿Cómo? Ahora me desmayo, ¿no? Sí. Vale, me desmayo en un sitio donde no tengo ni... Estoy soñando. Vale, se viene a pelear de icons. Se viene.
I'm back. Joshua!
No, Joshua no.
Stop it! Please! Stop! I did this. I killed him.
Básicamente sí.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Me voy a enfrentar al icon del fuego, ¿no? Ifrit. Estoy contigo, ¿no? Sí. Hola.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Acabo de ver unas cuantas capturas de pantalla para la miniatura. Una polla. Yo. Nah, me da. No me voy a dar con toda la área que tiene, tú. Ajá. Se lo aprendí yo contra Garuda. No. Yo, casi. Vale. Y frito oscuro pone ahí. A chuparla. Evidentemente tiene segunda fase, seguro. Evidentemente. Esto no se mata así de fácil. ¿O sí? Ah, pues sí. Pues vale. Ah, pues no. ¿Ves? Ah, ahora soy yo. Vale. Uy, qué mal rush.
face your fears.
Entonces tú tienes mis poderes. Sí, tiene mis poderes. Lo que pasa es que él sabe usarlo mejor que yo. Yo. Jaja. Pega, pega, pega. Vale, vale. Ya se ha recuperado el cabrón. No me he fijado en el nombre. ¿Ponía Clave Oscuro? ¡Hostias! Dime que yo puedo hacer eso después. La polla. ¡Qué guapo! ¿Eso qué ha sido? Ah, que le he atacado a la B, ¿no? Vale, vale. No, me había asustado pensar que me había hecho algo, un daño fuerte, ¿sabes? Ya. No, va a ser que no. Va a ser que no. Ah, vale, vale. Pues va a ser que sí. Pues va a ser que sí, que me lo ha hecho. Pues bueno, voy para allá. No te preocupes. Toma, 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 toma. Clive Ross. Vale. ¡Uy! Casi. Vale, ya empieza aquí el... ¿Cómo se llamaba esto? Cuando era interactivo la cinemática, ¿cómo coño era? Me he olvidado el nombre. Dime que voy a hacer eso. Que me voy a transformar en eso.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you.
Sí.
Together, then.
Sí. Y ahora voy a sacar esa espada también.
Find out who we are, once and for all.
Hostias. Dios. Dios.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Hostia. Guapísimo. 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 Guapísimo, guapísimo, guapísimo. Y sí, pone Clive Oscuro, que no me había fijado. Que yo hago lo mismo ya, ¿eh? Se viene pelea de Acorns y Ifrit contra Eve.
The truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am.
Dios. La música increíble todo. Yo. ¿Esto va a ser solo de esto? La Virgen. Bonita captura. Preciosa. O sea, miniatura del tirón. O sea, del tirón. Es que ni me lo pienso. Aceptación.
Clive, are you all right?
Si supiera lo que bebió en un momento.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want?
Tantas respuestas sin preguntas, ¿eh? Tantas preguntas sin respuestas.
I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers. together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounding. The hour is later than I thought.
Pero tío, que es tu hermano. Ahora este quién es. Ah, Titán.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to out. Now!
Yes, my lord.
Desde luego este es peligroso, hasta con el tamaño que tiene ahora, normalito, ¿eh? ¿Pero qué está en su cabeza o qué?
Benedicto.
Una razón por la que vivir. Ahora puedes usar los poderes de Ifrit y aplica sus habilidades como ignición o entrar en estado de superación y explorar nuevos estilos de combate. Vale.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave,
Pues creo que voy a dejar aquí el
I
directo
can't help thinking she'd be safer
y
with
ya
Sid
otro día
too.
seguimos, que ya he tenido bastante
We should
tiempo.
arrange an introduction then.
Y me tengo que ir. Con que seguimos otro día con Final Fantasy, que tampoco creo que nos quede mucho, en verdad. Nos quedarán uno o dos directos, seguramente. 2 directos, seguro. Con que si os gusta, ya sabéis. Si yo lo sigo subiendo. Y aquí estoy. todos los días. Así que nos vemos. Chao.